Hello guys, welcome to Simon Lessons. In this video, I'll be teaching you guys the basics of HTML. First of all, I'll teach you guys how to install Visual Studio Code, and then I'll teach you how to create the folder that we need to code with Visual Studio Code. And then at the end of this video, you will be able to make any website that you want, and I will even teach you the advanced projects that you could do with Visual Studio Code. So stay till the end of the video to find out. This video will be a little bit long because I will be teaching you A to Z in how to code in HTML. So let's get started. The downloading process for Visual Studio Code is actually easy. You just have to open your Google Chrome and search for Visual Studio Code, and then you should search for Visual Studio Code download, and then all of these links are going to pop up. You have to click the first link in order to download it easily and also fast. So click download Visual Studio Code, and then it's gonna open the downloading page. So you have the Windows and the Linux and the Mac. So I'm gonna click Windows as I'm using Windows. So you are free to download any option that's gonna use that you are gonna use according to operating system. So you can just click it to start, and then once downloading it, we can open it in the search bar. So I have already downloaded it, so I'm gonna search for Visual Studio Code in my search bar. Once searching for VI, it's just gonna pop up because most probably your PC won't have anything like that except for Visual Studio Code. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to make the folder that's required to create code with Visual Studio Code. So the programming language that we are using in Visual Studio Code is HTML. HTML is the website that we are going to create websites and everything. That's the type of code that we are going to use to make websites and everything. So let's get started in that. In this part of the video, I will show you guys a small trick to make coding with HTML and Visual Studio Code much easier. You have to click on extensions and search for live server. And then you will get this. Click on it and click install over here. Once that's done, you can go to Explorer and open folder. And then you can go to Home, Desktop, go to a new folder that you have created before. In my case, I will just use this. I'm gonna go to desktop and create a new one because that will be easier to explain to you guys. I'm gonna click new folder, and I'll name it website. You can name it anything that you want. Done. And I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna click, and then I'm just gonna keep it like that, and I'm gonna select the folder called website, and I'm gonna select it. Now the whole page is gonna refresh, and I'm gonna click yes, I trust the authors. And now the basic type of commands in HTML is, first of all, you should type doc type and put exclamation mark over here, and then go ahead and put a space and HTML in simple lowercase letters. And then go back here and put exclamation mark again, and then close the small V brackets that you open and enter, and go type HTML and put two more V brackets. I'm going to show you guys an image to make coding easier. This image shows all the type of commands in HTML. There's this command doc type HTML, HTML body, and H1 put a heading, and P to create a paragraph. So after that, I'm gonna go there and create a HTML. So I have already created HTML. So I just have to click HTML and then go down and create HTML again, because it's gonna be between the gap between the two HTMLs that you're gonna write the actual code. So now I'm gonna complete the HTML word and then done, and put those two V's again. And also I forgot to put the exclamation mark over here, and done. That's completed. So HTML, HTML. In the middle of this, as shown in this image, I can easily go ahead and put another one called H1, which is gonna create a heading. And done. Once creating a heading, you can write whatever you want. I'm gonna put my heading as subscribe. Subscribe to Channel Industries. But if you haven't subscribed to Channel Industries, I recommend that you should, as I will be uploading important videos which will be helpful for you guys in coding. Done. I'll put the heading, and now we'll put a paragraph. I'll show you guys that image again, just to give you guys a basic idea. Now between the HTML, if you would like, you can put a body, so that you know that this in the middle of the body of the HTML. So I'm gonna do that too. And also you should put two dashes here. And create the bodies. I should try the finishing body. Now I can write anything in the middle of the body, so I wrote the heading now. So I'm going to show you guys how to write a paragraph. You put the V brackets, write V1 slash V, and then you just have to write and whatever you want. In my case, I wrote subscribing is important because it actually is important, and you better subscribe now. Now that's all for the simple part of the HTML. Now I'll show you guys how you should view the site that you created. So it's very easy to view your HTML page. You just have to go to index.html, click open with live server. And now I want you to put it side by side with the code so that we could view the changes. And then I want you to open the Visual Studio Code in this side. And now I have everything. So basically I can type again. I'm typing this again so it's easy for you to understand. So H1 V, and then I want to put a slash over here. Okay, done. So V and yes, but no, and then put this, and now the command is done. So basically I want you to put the V bracket and then copy the body, and then backspace this body. Done. And now you can type whatever you want over here. And now in order for this to show up as shown in this image, there's a I'll show you guys that image again so that you can understand. Now it's not going to show up because we put another dash over here, so I'm going to backspace that up. And now if it's correct, it should show over there, so put the dash over there. Nope, I don't want it. I'm going to put this image side by side too, so it could make things easier for us. So now it's going to show everything over here. So we have the doc type HTML and the HTML and the body, and then I have the heading one, and I have it at high. So I'm going to put hi, subscribe again. And then we should refresh the site. For some reason it won't show up. I'm gonna check why. Oh, we forgot to save the changes. So we should click here, file, and then save. And now it's gonna show hi, subscribe. So once this is done, I'm gonna add another heading. So H2 is gonna be smaller than H1. So let's do that. I'm just gonna copy this, copy, enter, paste, enter, and then enter and enter again, and enter again and again and again. I did this for you guys to get a basic understanding about this. So once H1 is done, I'm going to put H2 for the space between H and the B bracket. So H3, and then once again H3, H2, oops, H1, and then I'm going to backspace this up for now. And now let's go file, save. And now it's going to show hi, subscribe, but the font is going to keep getting smaller as I'm using the H123 command. So the lower the H command goes, the smaller this text is going to be. So I'm going to write the same command again, and most probably it should go more smaller. I think there should be a limit for this. It can't go on forever, so there's probably a limit for this. So I'm going to go on file and save. So it got smaller as I expected. So yes, now that's basic. That's the basic stuff in HTML. There will be a new video coming out next week about the more advanced parts in HTML. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe.